I'm Steve, and my '66 Nova that we built, it's the car that I always wanted since high school. I found a person over in Glendale that owned it, and he agreed to sell it to me, providing I could show him the car when it was finished after I explained to him all the things that we were going to do. We finished 2.5 years later. Unfortunately, the man passed away before we could show him the car. I'm really disappointed about that aspect of it, but the car came out exactly the way I wanted it. They only made this particular body style in '66 and '67, since it's basically around the same time that I graduated from high school. I saw it and I just fell in love with it. It's like some people fall in love with a Ford Mustang. I fell in love with the '66 Nova. I wanted to keep this particular car as stock as possible looking, but put in some of the newer amenities such as air conditioning, power windows, some of the things that most of the cars didn't have. I got the inspiration from Jesse from Customs by Jay. He's helped me build 3 other cars over the last 28 years. And that's where we get into a dissertation, let's say, on what's going to be done and how it's going to be done. But each and every time he always wins, and it always comes out good. A lot of people don't understand what it takes to build a street rod. That's 2.5 years, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. I would say the majority of the friends that I have are from the car world. I just joined the Road Kings of Burbank. It's one of the largest clubs. They go to a lot of car shows, and my wife is one that just fell in love with the car show, so we're at a car show almost every weekend.
Hi, my name is Linda Rieger, and this is Steve and my beautiful '66 Nova, and we sure are enjoying it. I never knew anything about cars or car shows until Steve and I met, and it's been a love affair with cars ever since.
My wife does all the research and finds the car shows that she wants to go to, and then she tells me we're going here and we're going there, so I'm basically a mechanic and driver.
He takes care of the car and does everything, and every Friday we come out and we start polishing and cleaning up and go to another show every weekend. Half the time he doesn't even know where we're going till I say, oh, we're going here or there, so off to another show. Once he had gotten most of the paint selections and everything, I decided that I was going to do the interior. So we spent probably 4 or 5 months just looking at fabrics, trying to put together a combination of fabrics that was going to work for the seating and the interior. We finally found the first fabric that worked, and then it was up to me to do the design.
Just last year, we won Best of Show for the LAPD Cops for Tots program. We were really happy about that aspect of it because there was a lot of beautiful cars in that, and we were really excited at the fact that we won that. We also got Best Engine in the Muscle Car, Riley's National Muscle Car meet. It was amazing that the fact is that they picked my engine out of all the engines that were there. Unless you've built a car and spent the time 3.5 years of taking things apart and putting them in and taking them back out again and putting them back in again, if you've never done that, to win these awards means a lot, because it's not so much that, it's the people that really appreciate what you've done, and it makes me feel good inside it.
I keep a calendar, and I'll come in and mark on the calendar whether I got a trophy or no trophy. But I counted how many trophies are on the wall. There were 92. We
do drive the car. It doesn't sit. If it breaks down, we fix it and go on. I've always said this: if you build a car and put it on a trailer, what good is it? You know, I'm to the point where if you got it, drive it. So we drive this everywhere. And over 3 years now that we've had the car, we've put on about 12,000 miles. It's really exciting to watch people come down and thumbs up, saying, nice car. And some people don't understand what even the car is. They don't see the old cars anymore on the road. Everybody wants to buy this car, and I've been offered beyond what it's worth, and it's not for sale. It's the last car that I'm going to build. I want to keep it. I always said this, I'm having the car until such time as they pat me in the face with a shovel, and beyond that point, I don't care what happens.